So, there are three questions. First, what is the difference between Shia Islam and Sunni Islam? As you said, there is two main understandings of Islam, that we call them Shia and Sunni. What is the difference between these two? The second question is it possible to these two groups, Shia and Sunni, to be united? Unity is possible or not? And the third one, is it possible for a person, a Muslim, not to be Shia and Sunni, just a Muslim? The short answer for the first question, the difference between Shia and Sunni. You know, the source of Islam for all Muslims are two: the Quran and Sunnah, or traditions of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But the difference is this interpretation of the Quran and Sunnah of the Prophet, the tradition of the Prophet, we get it from who? From whom? The Shia, they say, we get just from infallible Imams, Ahlul Bayt, or 12 caliphs that the Prophet said, after me there will be 12 caliphs. But Ahlul Sunnah, they say, no, we get it from the companions of the Prophet, thousands of companions, so we can get the Sunnah of the Prophet and even interpretation of the Quran from these companions. So we call the Shia the followers of Ahlul Bayt, and the Sunni we can call them the followers of Sahaba, companions. And both of them, they are the follower of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The other difference that it is not important is a historical and political difference. That Shia, they believe that Prophet introduced his successor, that was Ali. And Sunnis, they believe that he didn't choose or introduce anyone, and the Muslims themselves, they chose the first caliph and then the others. So this is the difference between Shia and Sunni. The second question about unity. Of course, they can be united and they should be united. First, because 90% they are similar. They believe in one God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one prophet, one book, one qibla, same salat, fasting, a lot. Most of the rules are the same. It's the first reason. So there should be unity. Even inside Shia or inside Sunni, there are differences, different understandings, but they are united. The second reason, that they have common enemy. The enemy of Islam doesn't say, I want to destroy Sunni or Shia. They want to destroy Islam. They want to change Islam, to make a fake Islam. So these two groups, they should be united against devil, against Satan. And the third reason, all people, what they have is their understanding of religion, not religion. No one can say, my understanding is 100% the correct one. We don't know. We try our best to know the way, to know the religion, to know the truth. But at the end, you cannot be sure that what I know is 100% correct. So we should respect the other understandings. We can have debates, dialogues, speak to each other. But at the end, we should respect different understandings. And the third question, is it possible for a person to be Muslim but not Shia or Sunni? The answer is yes and no. Yes, because a Muslim may say, I want to believe in a simple Islam. In the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and even some years several years after the Prophet, it was not Sunni or Shia. It was a simple Islam. The Quran and Sunnah of the Prophet. So a Muslim may say, I just believe in this Quran, a simple understanding of Quran, and I just follow the traditions of the Prophet that all groups, they believe it, and we know that it's authentic, or we call it mutawatir, no doubt about it. Okay, about a small thing, how I should pray, some rules, I follow my family, my masjid, it's not important. I may put my hands beside my body in the salat or on my chest. This is not important. So I believe in a simple Islam. But if a person wants to have a deep Islam, no. At the end he will be Shia or Sunni. Shia understanding or Sunni understanding. He read the Quran. He reads the Quran. The Quran says, Ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasul wa ulil amr minkum. You should obey Allah and His Messenger and ulil amr. If you say ulil amr is the king, is your president, is the imam of your masjid, you are a Sunni. You have Sunni understanding. If you say this ulil amr, they are the infallible imams, the 12th caliph that the Prophet said, you are Shia. This is a Shia understanding.